Hi everyone, welcome to the part 2 of MCP Model Context Protocol configuration for Dataverse. In the last video, we have configured the MCP for the cloud. Okay, so I'm just taking where we left. Okay, so we were here, and for the verification, I already opened a app that is showing my vendors here. So I can see I have a vendor. Let's take an example. I have a vendor, let's say Lakshmi Motors. Okay, this vendor, I need the to update the vendor contact. Okay, so I just go back to my cloud and then say I have a vendor in the table 11 because that's my table name, CR4 C6. Okay, this thing can be configured later. Okay, I'm just using for now the logical name of my table. I have a vendor in the table this as, let's say the name is Lakshmi Motors. Lakshmi Motors. I want to update the contact to Prashant. Okay. Let for now the Motor has a contact that is James. Okay. I need this to change to Prashant now. I just hit on this enter. Let's see. So it is saying I will help you to this one, and then it would ask your permissions. This time it is every time asking me, but it can be configured so that it would ask only for once, and later it would start directly communicating with the with your data source. Okay, so here it is doing some stuff, some backend work is going on. So it says the exact name Lakshmi Motor wasn't found. Let me search for the record that contain the Lakshmi. Perfect. So it's find the Lakshmi Motors, not Lakshmi Motor. Okay, I need this to edit. Yes. So it would be doing some work at the back end. Okay. So it says your record has been updated successfully. Now if I go back and then hit the refresh on this Lakshmi Motors, I would be able to see Prashant. Where is that Lakshmi Motors, by the way? Lakshmi Motors. Yeah. So here you can see this Lakshmi Motors now has a contact with Prashant. Okay. So here you can see how this MCP client, this time a cloud, is used to do the data manipulations in that Dataverse. Okay. So it is nothing, it's just an agent. Now, this can also be used to generate the graphs as well that you can do easily. Okay. Now we are going forward to configure this for the Visual Studio GitHub Copilot. Okay, so we go back to our documentation, and then how you can do this, you need to directly go to the, you can either use this cloud desktop configuration reused inside your Visual Studio, or you can create a separate MCP server. So we'll use the separate MCP server. Okay, how you can configure, you just go open the Visual Studio first, Visual Studio Code. Okay, and then you just go to view, you have a command palettes, and you just click on this MCP open user configurations. Okay, click on this one. It seems that I already done one configuration here. Just remove everything, not everything. Okay, I already have a connection which I already stopped. So what I did, let me just show you. Whatever things I have here, I just copy this whole content into my this site. Okay, mcp.json file. Okay, and then updated the connection urls and the tenant id, but this connection url I already deleted from my environment. So I need the new connection url now, which I used for the cloud. I use the same. I'll go back to my notepad. I've written this, copy this url, come back, and then paste it here. My tenant remains the same because that's the same I'm using now. Okay, I'll hit on the file and then save. Okay, do it one more time. Now what I'll just go to the view again, command palettes, and then this time I'll just use MCP list servers so that at least I can see. Now you can see my connection name that I have given is PRS second MCP Dataverse connection. That's my this side. PRS second MCP Dataverse connection. Okay, the first one is we use inside the cloud if you remember. I clicked on second, and then it would ask me to start server, show configuration, show output something. So I'm just click on this start server. I'm getting some logs here, and then I need the agent to be started here. So how what can I can do? Control Alt and I. It opens the agent for me. Now I can start asking the question. Let's say I'm just using the same query which I used for my cloud. Okay, show me the data uh, tab Dataverse tables. Dataverse tables. Okay, the the way it has asked my permission. Okay, so I touch this one inside the cloud. It would ask the same here as well. So it can you can see the MCP server plus Dataverse cloud on 2. So it is using cloud for now. Okay, I don't need this cloud to be used. No worries. Let it run first. I need to sign in. Okay, continue with GitHub. Okay, I'm just doing some configurations first. I'm just pausing this video for this time. Okay. Hi guys, I'm back. I just log in again in order to make this GitHub Copilot work. Okay, so I just do my again authentication things and then pass the same query, list the custom database tables. Now you can see it is asking me if it can use my MCP server, this PRS second MCP Dataverse connection. That's the connection we have created, MCP server we have created for Visual Studio. The way it asked my permission in cloud, it is asking my permission here as well. I click on this allow. Okay, now I got some green. It seems like it got the some green signal here, and it start working on it. Let's see what response it would provide me. Analyzing return string data. Okay, updating task progress. Okay, so I'm getting some things. Okay, so here you can see I'm getting some tables. So here is my table 1 1. That's the table which is storing my vendors. So I again go back to my vendors table, and this time let's say I'm updating the vendor as Durga Motors. I'm just copying this name, Durga Motors, and I'm just saying here I have a vendor Durga Motors in my table in my table name in my table, and table name is my CR4 C6 C6 table 11. I want to update the contact to, let's say, right now I have a Jennifer. So I say I need to be, let's say, any person, Sam. Sam. Okay. Now I hit enter on this one. Let's see what it will do. This, it is already connected with my MCP server now, so it would start doing some manipulations. It start fetching the data, updating it, and all the other cool stuffs it will do. Again, I'll ask my permission. This time, just saying allow for this session. Okay. Okay. So it seems it is failed this time. I'm getting some wrong. Okay. So I guess it would again ask me. So inquiry limit. Okay, it is again doing the, okay, this time it has passed. So it's like if it failed to make the connection, it retry again automatically. Okay, and then ask my permission. I said allow. So it need to update the record. Let's see if it updates or not. Okay, so it says it has done its job. Now I go back, and then if I hit on this refresh for this one, I should be able to see Sam in the vendor's contact. Refresh it, so I can see Sam now. Okay, so here you can see how we have used MCP from cloud and from Visual Studio GitHub Copilot in order to update the data present in our Dataverse tables. Okay, so these are nothing, just the agents. Okay, so that is the capability of this MCP in Dataverse now. I hope you understand its concept and you would use this in a right direction. Thanks for watching this video, everyone. Have a nice day. If you have any queries, please write to me or connect to me through my LinkedIn. Okay. Thank you all. Have a nice day.